Evening, troops. How are you doing? I'm Davey. This is Davey Explains. We're doing Scottish Independence. This is reason 3 for Scottish Independence. Yes, I'm sorry about the lighting. I will get that sorted, but I'm doing this out of a bedroom. A very small bedroom at that. So we'll see how things go, shall we? So today we're going to cover Scotland's track record on innovation. But to be honest with you, this is one that pretty much everybody knows. From the World Wide Web to the TV to the telephone, the modern world owes a heck of a lot to Scotland. I mean, even the Flushing Loo was created by a guy called Thomas Crapper. Yeah, you can look that up. But anyway, innovation is basically the key to driving Scotland's economy to future success. Research shows that Scotland is a really innovative nation, excelling across loads of sectors such as IT, life sciences, software, gaming, space technology, and even in terms of university research grants. A good example of this is that I recently reviewed Flea at my day job. Flea is a NES-style game where you play as an overactive flea, and it's brilliant. Although it is really, really difficult. It took me quite a long time to get through it. Our digital economy creates 12,800 new jobs per year, and new jobs as in new qualified professional jobs, not just people working in offices. Scotland performs well, but it can still do better. The nature of innovation is changing, and Scotland is pretty much at the vanguard of that. It needs to invest in and promote in innovation so our economy can grow added value sectors and create more highly skilled, highly paid and better quality jobs. Independent nations with similar population sizes to Scotland's like Belgium, the Netherlands and Norway outperform the UK on R&D and as do larger nations such as Germany and France. Our life science sector saw 24% growth over the 5 years, creating 13% more jobs. The number of digital game companies in Scotland soared 1,900% in 9 years. One of the world's top-selling game series is actually made here. Grand Theft Auto, which is the sixth most successful games franchise of all time, is made in our capital, Edinburgh. It's clear from the UK's innovation that our policy is lacking in ambition, and this negatively impacts on Scotland. But the thing is that we don't control that. The UK does. If Scotland had control, could you imagine what we'd do? Our software sector, even under Westminster, grew 72% between 2008 and 2016. We've manufactured 70 satellites in a couple of years ago, which was more than any other European city. Sutherland, it looks to become the UK's first spaceport, and if that isn't cool, I don't know what is. Being able to go to the moon from Scotland. Come on, wouldn't you want to do that? Grangemouth. I'm sorry, I'm English living up here. I really don't do Scottish pronunciations all that well. It's going to be the new location for the UK, for the European hub on chemical sciences sector, although that is now in dispute because Brexit. The elephant in the room. The faster growing, more prosperous, smaller European nations spend an average of 3% of their GDP on R&D. In the UK, we spend about half that. In fact, in Scotland, it's 1.68%. A report by Nesta claimed if Scotland could build towards an R&D spend of about 3.4% of our GDP over 5 years, our economy would grow about £12 billion a year. It's a large part of Scotland's economy, and they employ a lot of people for a less amount of turnover. This creates more jobs than nations dominated by large companies, but in return reduces top line productivity ratio for the Scotland economy. I'll stop looking at my script. One of the best opportunities we have for rapid growth and increasing productivity in Scotland is to increase the R&D commercialisation as well as innovation and productivity investment in science, manufacturing and engineering. We're an innovative nation, but we lack the power to create that taxation, research connection, investment culture that could take us right to the next level. The innovative sectors we currently have rely on EU skilled labour, and that's now under threat because of Brexit, as is our access to the single market. investing in innovation and cutting-edge industries, plus creating a bespoke innovation policy for Scotland rather than a one-size-fits-all policy which caters for England only in the southeast, in particular, will be a key plank of our economic strategy in an independent Scotland. We could take control of the powers we need to turbocharge innovation. The key to building a better, brighter, more scientifically advanced and fairer Scotland, and an even stronger economy, thus, is to double down on our innovation. It's going to be ironic that once Scotland leaves, we might very well have astronauts going up to Scotland, going up to the moon before the UK that we've left does. And particularly if we join the EU again and create closer ties with the European Space Agency, which is awesome. Let's be honest, and I really, really like it. If we need, I'm not saying that we could create a Batman character, although the R&D for that is pretty awesome. But if we want to turbocharge Scotland's economy, the evidence is clear. We cannot do that whilst Scotland is in the UK. We can do it as an independent nation, quite happily, because we'll have all the financial and regulatory levers that we need. But we can't do that whilst we're still with the United Kingdom. This is, again, another reason for yes. So, that's episode 3 down. I will try not to rush through the next one. I'm sorry, I'm reading these off scripts and I've got no clue how long these last or how fast I'm going. So if you know, can you please tell me? I genuinely appreciate every person that watches this, and I hope you keep safe during this pandemic. Please wear a mask, wash your hands, stay at home as much as you have to, as much as you can, rather. And next time you get talking with your mate and they go, give us a reason, why should we go independent? You can use these videos to explain it to them. And they'll get a bit of a shock when they hear my voice doing it. So, have a lovely day, be safe, and I will see you all in the next go. Bye! You have been awesome.